Welcome to today's upper body workout. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna build muscle, just like burn those muscles out. So some things that you're gonna need today are some dumbbells, a water bottle, a towel to dry off, and I think that is it. So kind of on the menu today, we're gonna have a warm up, the main workout, and a cool down. All in all, it should be about 30 minutes, so make sure you stick around for the whole entirety of the video. And we'll go ahead and get started with our warm-up by doing jumping jacks for 30 seconds. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. And I've mentioned before, if it's the impact, you don't want to feel the impact in your joints and in your knees, you can step it out like this. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you guys. All right, we're gonna go right into crunches. So we're gonna come down to the ground. You want your feet firmly planted on the ground, knees bent, roll down. Make sure you keep your core tight and prevent your back from like rising up on the floor. Bring your fingertips by your ears. Don't grip your head. You just want to kind of keep them there for like balance and slight support. We're going to do crunches for 30 seconds and we go in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you get those shoulder blades up and off the floor. Keep those heels planted into the ground. Try to keep your neck away from your chest, or your chin away from your chest. You have about 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so next up, we are going to be doing donkey kicks. So you want to come down in a tabletop position, and what we're going to do is raise our back leg as if you're kind of like a donkey, kicking and then back down. We're going to do alternating sides, and we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you keep that core tight. This is a great exercise for strengthening those glutes, kind of warming up the body without a lot of impact involved. Keep going, you guys are doing great. You have about 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, we're gonna go right over to the other side and we go in 3, 2, and 1. Keep that core tight, back flat. Neck and neutral spine, head and neck and neutral spine. You don't want to be up looking like this. You kind of want to keep your gaze just about 2 feet in front of you. And we have about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic, my friends. You're doing just wonderful. All right, we're going to go right into just a regular forearm plank, still down on the ground. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. So make sure your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. You can keep your feet about shoulder width apart, and then make sure you have a flat back and head and neck is in neutral spine, okay? We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds, and we go in 3, 2, and 1. This is a great total body exercise. Believe it or not, you're using a lot of different muscle groups to stabilize and maintain this position. So keep holding it. Make sure you're tightening those glutes and keeping that core also braced and belly button drawn in. All right, we are almost done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Okay, excuse me. So for the last movement of this warm-up, we're going to be doing piked push-ups or Hindu push-ups. And so basically, I'm gonna actually move my mat so I don't slide. But you wanna keep your feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to lower down, and then as you come up, you're gonna kind of go into a downward dog position. And we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. So lower down, come up, downward dog. Lower down, back to downward dog. You're doing good, about 15 seconds, halfway there. Only about 5 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So hopefully you're feeling warm now and ready to tackle this workout. We're gonna get right into it. So like I mentioned, we're gonna have 2 blocks, and there's 4 exercises or 4 movements within each block. So today we're gonna actually start by being down on the floor. And I have light to medium weights today. I have 8s and 10s. For this first movement, we're going to be doing a chest fly. We're going to be doing 10 reps. So just make sure you get a weight that you can complete all 10 reps without having to drop the weight. I'm gonna use my 10s. So grab your weights, roll down to the ground, and what we're going to do is start with our weights up in the air like this. Make sure your knees are pointing toward the ceiling and that you keep your feet flat and kind of make sure you brace your core. And then we're gonna bring both arms down and away towards the ground, and you don't want to rest your arms on the ground, and then bring them back up. We're going to do 10 reps, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right, bring the weights down, kind of roll up. Our next exercise that what we're going to do is we're going to come into a kneeling position, and we're going to do a shoulder press. Now you can actually do this standing up or kneeling down. Since we were already down on the ground, I'm just going to kind of keep it on a lower elevation. So we're going to be on our knees. You want to bring your weights up kind of in a goal post position. Make sure you tighten those glutes, bring in that belly button, then tighten your core. And we are going to do a shoulder press. So you want to bring those weights up over towards the ceiling, keep those shoulders back down away from those ears, and then come down to that goal post position. We're going to do 10 reps of these, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Fantastic. All right, so now we're going to come up to a standing position. I'm gonna keep my 10, and we're going to do a tricep extension. So you wanna bring your weight up to the ceiling above your head, like so, and then you're going to slowly bring it down behind your head, and then back up. Make sure that you keep a tight core and that your glutes are always tight as well. It'll help maintain proper form and decrease likelihood of injury. We're going to do 10 reps of these, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, last one, or 9, this is the last one, 10. Good job. And for most of these exercises, when standing, you want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart. I kind of forgot to mention that. Okay, so we're going to do a chest press now. So we're coming back down to the ground. I'm gonna stick with my 10s, but you can kind of gauge how you're feeling. Again, we're doing 10 reps of these, so make sure you select a weight that allows you to do those full 10 reps. And with a chest press, you want your elbows kind of at a 45-degree angle, and you're simply going to make sure your heels are kind of bearing down into the floor, and then you keep a tight core, and you're going to simply press up and then back down. Don't rest your elbows on the ground in between reps. And we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, last one after this, and 10. Good job. So bring those weights down, set them aside for a little bit because that completes the first set within this block. So take a little 45-second rest, grab some water if you need to, towel off, and then just kind of gauge, like, how are you feeling? Can you increase your weight? Do you need to decrease your weight? Just to make sure, you want to check all those things so that you are maintaining correct form and then you're doing the exercise and movements properly. So we have maybe like 15 more seconds and then we'll go right back into this second set. Oh goodness. Life is beautiful, even with all of its ups and downs. Am I right? Hopefully you're here and you're ready to keep building endurance physically and mentally. Okay, we're going to come down and we're going right into that chest fly. So grab those weights, roll down, keep those feet planted, tight core, weights up, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Awesome job. We're gonna come up into, we'll just do a standing position to switch things up. And we're going to do the shoulder press. So keep your feet about shoulder width distance apart. Bring those weights up into a goalpost position. Keep a tight core and tight glutes. And we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to arch your lower back either. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. So important not to arch your lower back. If you notice that you may want to decrease the weight that you are using. Okay, grab one weight. Now we're going to go into that tricep extension. Bring the weight up and over your head, feet shoulder width apart, tight glutes, tight core, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Bring that weight down. Good job. Okay, we're moving right along. This is the last exercise of this block before we move on to our second block. So come down to the ground, grab those weights. We're going to do the chest press. So remember, elbows at a 45-degree angle, feet firmly planted on the ground, tight core, and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bring those weights down, set them to the side, and then we have a short little break before we move on to our second block. We are cruising, moving right along. Hopefully we're not going too fast for you, but that is the idea, is to keep that heart rate up. Even though we're focusing on our upper body, you should still feel your heart rate coming up a little bit. And by now, your muscles should start to feel a little fatigued. That's what we're trying to do, is burn out our muscles so that we can build endurance and strength. So, all right, we probably have about 15 more seconds before we move along to our second block. Again, there's gonna be 4 movements in this block as well. So, and we're gonna be targeting that upper body. Okay, so we're gonna go right into our second block now. The first exercise is a hammer curl. I'm gonna keep my 10s, but I will see how I go, how I do, you know, if I need to go down. But just make sure you check in with yourself what weight is good for you. And you wanna keep, for a hammer curl, you wanna keep your feet about shoulder width apart, and you wanna keep your palms facing in, and as you bring your arms up, you keep those palms facing each other. And make sure you keep tight glutes, tight core, no swinging. And we're doing 10 of these as well, and we go in 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, keep those elbows pinched to your side. 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna come down to the floor again. We're getting a lot of up and down, so I apologize if that's a little frustrating. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're going to do a tricep dip. And you can do this on the back of a chair or a bench, but since we don't have that available, we're just going to come down into a crab position. But you want to make sure your fingertips are facing the opposite wall, and you're just going to lower down as far as you can without feeling any pain, but feeling that stretch, and then come back up. We're going to do 10 of these, and we go in 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bring your booty down to the floor. You should really feel that in the backs of your arm. Make sure that when you're moving, that you're really bending and keeping your elbows facing that opposite wall. Fingers this way, elbows that way. Okay, now we're going to do a burpees. So I'm gonna move my mat out of the way. So this is a total body exercise, believe it or not, and it's a really great one for upper body movements. So for a burpee, you want to squat down, bring hands to the ground, extend your legs back, bring them back up to your hands, and then up. That's the first modified version. If you want to even bring it up a level, you want to come down, back, step up, step in, and come up. Or you can even come down, step out, step in, and up. Now, if you want to elevate and really increase the difficulty, we're going to add a push-up. So you come down, jump back, push up, come up, jump up, and stand up. If you can't do a push-up on your toes, you can go to your knees. And we're going to do these for 30 seconds. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. So down, back, push up, stand up. Down, back, push up, jump, up. Doing so good. We're about halfway there. Keep going, you guys got this. Keep that momentum. Only about 10 seconds left. Keep it up, you guys got this. Don't you quit and don't you stop. About 5 seconds. This will be our last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Those are challenging. I know a lot of us don't love burpees, but way to get those done. You guys did awesome. Okay, so our last movement of this set is going to be a Superman. So we're coming back down to the floor. Make sure you have your mat. We're gonna be on our bellies. And essentially what you wanna do, this is a great exercise for strengthening those back muscles, but we want to extend our arms and legs up at the same time and then hold them for like 2 seconds and then bring them down. I'll demonstrate. So arms up, legs up, and down. So we're going to do these for 30 seconds as well. And we go in 3, 2, and 1. So bring them up, come down, up, and down, up, and down. Make sure you tighten those glutes, brace that core. Don't come up so high where you feel any pain in your lower back. Okay, we have about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come down. All right, we have a short little rest period right now, so make sure you take a breath, walk around, move around, grab that water, towel off if you need to. We have one more set of this block, and then we'll move right into our cool down. So you guys are doing awesome. Just moving right along, really feeling strong. I know I am. I love to move my body. And there are definitely days when I don't feel like getting up and working out, but I promise you, once you do, you'll be so glad that you did. I haven't had any times where I've regretted getting up and exercising and moving my body. I walk away feeling stronger, more capable, more powerful, more equipped to take on my day, and I hope that's the same for you. Okay, so we're gonna go right into the second block now with that hammer curl. So just remember, like, how did you feel last time? Did you feel like your weight was too light, too heavy? Just make the adjustments as necessary. Okay, remember we're doing 10 reps and we go in 3, 2, and 1. 2, make sure not to swing. 3, 4, keep those elbows pinned to your side. I think it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm gonna do one more just for good measure, 11, in case I messed it up a little bit. So good job. All right, set those weights down. And now we're going to do, what are we doing? Oh, the tricep dip. So come down to your mat, into that crab position. So feet planted, bring your booty up off the floor, make sure your fingertips are facing the same way as your toes and that your elbows face the back wall. We're doing 10 of these and we go in 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bring your booty down, back to the floor. We're moving right along. If you want to, set your mat aside because we're moving right onto those burpees. We're gonna do these for 30 seconds. And we start in 3, 2, and 1. Down, back, up. That's the modified version. Down, push up. If you wanna make it more difficult, up, down, back, step up, and then come up, or you can come down, step out, step in, and then up, or you can maintain that difficulty. We have about 10 seconds. Push up. Last one. Okay, good job, you guys. Awesome. I know those can be hard. And you definitely get that heart rate coming up. It's good for us. Okay, this is our last one. So grab your mat, bring it down to the floor. It's our Supermans. Okay, we're doing these for 30 seconds. And time starts in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you maintain those tight glutes. Activate that lower body. And make sure you bring that belly button in towards your spine. Almost there. We'll be done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come up. I think that was our last movement of this block. So, way to go, you guys. How are you feeling? I hope that this has been a positive experience for you, but don't hit stop yet. We're gonna cool down, which I don't know why I got rid of my mat. We need it. So, we're gonna come back down to the floor. We're gonna stretch out our core muscles a little bit. So, you wanna extend your legs, activate those glutes, and then bring up your chest and really stretch out those abdominal muscles. We're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. Make sure you keep those ears, or your shoulders back down and away from your ears. We'll hold this for another 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come up to your knees. Now we're going to do a tricep stretch. So grab one elbow, bring it and pull it down. And we're just gonna alternate sides for 30 seconds. Other side. Switch. Then we'll probably just do one more on each side before we move on to the next movement. All right, last one. Okay, you're welcome to be kneeling or sitting or standing. We're just going to do a shoulder stretch. So bring your arm across your chest, pull down on that shoulder, open up, opposite side, pull down, open up, one more on each side. Last one. Okay, now we're going to bring your hands behind you, grab interlace your fingers behind your back, and then pull out away from your back. This will really open up your chest. We worked some of those muscles today. Should feel really good. And we'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then we're just gonna come up to standing now. Just kind of stretch out our hamstrings. So I want you to come down, reach down in front of you, then to the side, to the center, and then to the opposite side. And then up. Down to the center, to the side, center, side, and up. This will be the last one. Center, side, and up. All right, you guys, that completes not total body, upper body workout. Thanks for being here. I hope you had fun, and tune in next week for some more awesome workouts. Until then,